My name's Jackie Coelho, and I'm one of the instructors for the GED Online Distance Learning HiSET program. I hope I said that right. Anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't be there today to meet each of you personally, but I am very happy to have this opportunity to introduce myself to you virtually, which is kind of fitting, given that it's a distance learning class, right? So, let me tell you a little bit about my teaching experience. I have been teaching for over 20 years, mostly at the high school level and the adult level. I have taught ESOL and GED HiSET prep classes. What I love about being a teacher is, of course, the success of my students. So when I get an email from a student in the distance learning program telling me that they have passed the HiSET exam, then I'm quite excited, and that erases many of the frustrations that I feel. One of the challenges, or the biggest challenge perhaps, is lack of communication. I'm more of a coach online than I can be a teacher, which is not to say I don't teach, because I certainly do. However, I spend much more time encouraging students to continue, reminding them to continue, getting them to believe that they can do it. So all of that is really hard to do if I'm not getting any communication from the student. I really need to hear from them on a regular basis. So anything that you can do to encourage them to get in touch on a weekly basis, just to check in, just a hi, how are you? This is what I did this week, or hey, this week I really couldn't do much, would be very helpful. And if there were one other thing I would say, and I think that I am only going to say one other thing, it would be that really they need to understand not to just go ahead if they're not doing well. So for example, somebody will go through the lesson, they'll take the review quiz at the end and get 40% and will not reach out for help. We'll just continue on working. I think it's really important for them to understand that if you don't have the concept, if you're getting less than 70%, gosh, I really even want to say 80%, then stop. Get help, get reinforcement, because you clearly haven't mastered that yet. And I think that is one of the most important things that we can tell the students right now, is to advocate for themselves, to get help, to communicate, and to really pay attention not to the completion of the lesson, but do they get it? Have they understood the concept? Okay, I think that's enough for me for now. I hope that I will hear from you guys. And by the way, I totally spazzed on this, but you all are an integral part of this process. So communication between you and me, and when I say me, I'm sort of speaking for all of the teachers, is important, right? Because if we all know what's going on with the student, then we can help more, I think. So regular communication between us would be helpful too. If you hear like a student is having issues, perhaps you could communicate it to us, and I could do the same for you. And the building of rapport thing and the difficulty of it with students is kind of similar with us. So feel free to just say hi. Maybe you could tell me how silly you found this video. Or not, I hope. Whatever. You know what I mean. Send me an email. Say hi. Tell me a little bit about yourself, so that we can start creating a rapport. And then we can work together to help the students. Okay. Bye for now.